Hi! Like and subscribe. I'm going to do a really quick summary of our fractions. First, we added subtracted fractions. And when you add subtract fractions, you should be careful of your negatives with your good guys and bad guys. And you have to have the same denominator. Good job. You have to have the same what, everybody?
Denominator!
That's right. So 4/8 plus 1/8 makes
5/8.
Come on, everybody.
5/8.
Next one. So if you have different denominators, then you can't add them. Like if I have 1/6 plus 1/4, what does that make? It makes a weird thing that's not a 6 or a 4th, right? So you need to make it into 12ths, and then we can add them together. Right. Okay, how do we make them to 12? Well, 6 is times 2, and 4 is times 3. All right, do we all see it?
Yes.
Okay. Then, if we're multiplying fractions, the easiest example I tried to show you was 1/4 times 1/4, because you can easily kind of imagine a fourth of a fourth, which is 1/16. 1/16. One out of these 16 boxes. All right, and then for dividing fractions, you can think about your keep change flip. We're all facing forward, right? Yeah. And then this, right?
Yeah, that's the action. Now we know
right?
dividing the
So you
fractions.
can think about, you know the song? You can think about some of these examples. That's not the only GeoGebra. There's other GeoGebras that show you how it works, right? All right, we ready, everybody?
What?
You're supposed to say yeah, we're ready.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Put your button back. All right. Pick a color, any color.
Blue.
Blue. All right, and let's welcome Spaghetti coming all the way from
Italia.
This class isn't clapping enough. This clap isn't clapping.
You guys all hate me.
This clap isn't clapping enough. All right. Blue, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Spaghetti, tell us how to do this, please.
So basically, I figured out that 12 and 30 are both multiples of 6.
Right.
And I figured that 6 times 2 equals 12 because.
Right. So we're gonna divide by 6, and what do we get?
2/5.
Yeah, 2/5. They both divided and became 2/5. Good job. All right, but that's not it. You're gonna do 2 more. Yay. All right. How about this one? How do we do number 2?
Since they're both negatives, we're gonna do the good guys, bad guys.
Mm-hmm. And remember, if there's a parentheses here, that would mean multiply, just like this, like number 5. But we're not on number 5 yet. Okay. So since there's no parentheses, this means add, subtract.
Yeah.
Okay. And how do we get the common denominator?
You put 3 and 1 in the negative side.
How do we get the common denominator?
Wait. Like how?
You tell me.
Oh.
It's a trick question, right? How do we
You
get
don't.
the common denominator?
You don't because they're
You
all
don't, because we already have the common denominator. But you have to think about that. Okay, good. So like you said, bad guys score 3, bad guys score 1.
Yeah.
That
And that makes it 4.
Yeah, bad guys score 4, so it's 4-1. 4-0, excuse me.
Negative 4/5.
Negative 4/5. Good. How many people got that one right? Easy cheesy. Okay, yay. Good for you. Oh. All right. So number 3. Now I suggest doing the whole numbers first. 5 plus 2. What's that make?
I did the fraction first.
7. Well, that's okay. Either way, I think it's easier to do the whole numbers first. So 7. The only thing is when you do that, sometimes you're going to need to add one more number if the fractions go over a whole number, but they didn't this time. Okay, now what do we do?
You want to find the common denominator for
Right.
the fractions.
So from 3 and 9, we can write out the multiples. 3, 6, 9. Ding, 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 ding.
Yay! We
There
got
it is.
9. Now that's our common denominator.
Right. So we need to change 2/3 by.
Thirds. Multiply 3 times 3. Multiply by 3.
Right. The 3 makes 9. So 6/9. And then, so now we've got 6 9ths here, plus the 1/9 that already had the same denominator. So plus 1/9 makes
7 9.
7 9ths. Okay, I'm running out of room there. But the answer is 7 and 7 9ths.
Yay!
Who got that one right?
Me.
A lot of people.
Spaghetti.
Okay. Okay, let's hear it for spaghetti. Alright, now we've got the mage coming all the way from. Coming all the way from where?
Dragon's Cave.
Dragon's Cave. Cool. Oh, it's you. No, it's him. Okay, anyways. Alright, so let's pick another color. How about
Green.
green? Alright. Actually, I'm going to have to erase something first. Let's erase that. Okay, how do we do this one, Sir, Mr. Mage?
If C equals 5 6, I wrote that down.
Yeah, 5 6 and 1 9,
5 6.
right?
Yeah. Well, minus 1 9 or negative 1 9.
Right.
And
right.
then I did good guys, bad guys.
Not yet.
Oh no, not yet. My bad. All right. You have to find the
Common.
common denominator. I'm trying to remember.
How do we do that?
You multiply.
Right. What is the common denominator, though?
18.
18. Well, we need to find that by writing out our multiples. So 6, 12, 18, and I know that 9 goes into 18, so I'm going to stop there. So 18 and 18. Okay, so that means 6 times what?
6 times 3.
3. 6 times 3. And that's going to make 15 over 18s. Over 18s. 15s over 18s. And then 1/9 is going to be times what?
2.
2, because we need to get the 9 over to 18. 2 over 18. Okay. So now it's 15 and negative 2. 15 minus 2 really, which makes?
13, 18.
Yeah, you can kind of get away with not doing good guys and bad guys because it's 15 minus 2, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
But you could have done good guys and bad guys. Good guys win. Okay, let's hear it for the mage.
Good.
Mages have a lot of magic, right? Isn't that what that's about? Okay. I hope that this class will get a little better about their clapping though. You guys are a little inconsistent. Okay, train. Train's coming all the way from
I like trains.
Trainsville. I don't want to be the only one in the class clapping. Alright. Okay, number 5.
To start number 5, you have to make common multiples, so you would have to do 5 times.
No, not common multiples. Because
Common
we're
denominators.
multiplying. We don't need common denominators because we're multiplying.
Then good guys, bad guys?
No, because we're multiplying.
Oh, we're multiplying. So we would
Remember,
just,
you told me what the answer was, remember?
yeah.
So there's no good guys, bad guys in that.
So you would just have to multiply them across.
Right.
So just 5 times 4 and 3 times 3.
Yes, but we do have to worry about these negatives. How do we do that? For multiplication.
We would do Dorito Man.
Wait a minute. So Dorito Man, negative and positive makes a negative. Okay, so the answer to be negative, and then
3 times 3 is 9.
Yep.
And then 5 times 4 is 20.
Right. So please try not to get confused. When we're doing multiplying, we're not doing good guys, bad guys, and we don't need a common denominator. Okay.
I like trains.
Alright. Now what are you? You're the
chaos.
Chaos! Chaos!
Go Chaos!
That's a good name. I think that's really good name. Alright. How do we do this, Chaos?
Okay, so the first thing we want to do is so we want to do the keep change flip.
Okay.
Alrighty, so we would keep 3/10, and then we would change the division sign to multiplication, and then we would flip 25 over from 7 to 25 to 25/7.
Right.
And,
Now don't forget positive and negative
yes.
on your Dorito man. So this answer is going to be negative.
Then we can cross division. I think it is called. That's what it's called.
Cross cancel?
Yeah, cross cancel.
Which numbers?
10 and 25.
10 and 25. Okay.
The 25 would become a 5, and the 10 would become a 2.
Right. So what are we dividing by?
5.
5. Right. So this becomes 2 and this becomes 5 because we divided. Excellent. Okay. 5 times 3
is 15.
15. 2 times 7
is 14.
is 14. So that answer is fine, but you can also write it as a mixed number, 1 and 1, 14. Okay, oh, you got one more to do. Okay, how about this one?
I might have gotten this one, maybe.
Do your best.
Okay,
yeah.
So you can see here that it's a division problem because both the fractions are on top of the other fraction line. So the answer will be
You said it's a what? A division problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. I couldn't hear you from here. Okay.
The answer will be a positive.
Right, because we have 2 negatives. Very good. 2 negatives make a positive for division. Okay.
And then we want to divide 4 and 2, which would just be 2.
No, we need to go through this process here. Negative 4/5 times the reciprocal.
Okay,
No
yeah.
shortcuts.
Yeah.
Times
5 over 2.
5 over 2. All right, now we're gonna. What can we divide by?
Yeah. So that would be 1 and 1.
Right. 5 divides by 5 again. We got 1 and 1, and then 4 and 2 we divide by 2.
So the 4 would become a 2, and the 2 would become
right,
1, which would just be 2 over 1.
Right. So we get now the answer is positive.
Yeah, positive 2 over 1.
Positive 2 times 1 over 1, or just 2. Any questions? No. Okay, cool. Now we've got the contract coming up. You're doing number... No, I thought you were doing number 8. You're doing number 8 and 9. Can you want to try it? He's brave. Alright, so contract. Contract person. What do you think?
You probably have to cross cancel.
Yeah, correct. There is cross canceling. Which numbers?
6 and 8.
6 and 8. Okay, you're right. So we divide those by
2.
Yeah, just 2. So we have 4 and 3. 4 times 1.
4.
4.
And after 27.
27. All right. Is that it, or do we need to reduce?
Reduce by 2.
No, that was a trick question.
Oh.
Oh no.
No, there is no reducing. It kind of looks like it is because it's a bigger number, right? But no, there isn't.
Yeah,
any
but it's just
reducing.
odd and even, so you can't reduce.
Oh wait.
Well, that's not always true. For instance, like 3 and 12. This is odd and this is even. But anyways, but yeah. It's not always obvious. Okay, so you're doing number 9, aren't you?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
So we put 1 under the 4.
Right, so this is 4 over 1.
Yeah, 4 over 1. Then after we do 2 times 4
Mm-hmm.
equals 8, and 3 times 1 equals 3.
Right, so 8/3 or
1 and
2.
2/5.
2 and 2/3, yeah. Okay. Okay, great. Only one more. Wow, we're almost done. Yay!
Oh no, there's a bad side.
Okay, this is the earrings. Let's hear it for the earrings coming all the way from the mall. The mall. Okay, how do we do this one, sir?
Okay, so you have $15.15, so you're gonna subtract that with $20.25, and that would be $29.90.
Oh, so you did them all separately. I would have added these all together. But we can do it your way. So after the first subtraction is how much?
$29.90.
Okay.
Then you're gonna do $29.90 minus $15.30,
Mm-hmm.
and that would be $14.60. And then you do $14.60 subtracted by $5.40, and your answer would be $9.20.
All right. Good job. Let's hear it. Now, I would have done addition because I think that's faster. Right?
Yeah.
So did anybody do addition and get the same answer, 920?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you get for your addition?
40.
Right, so these all added together make $40.95. And then we subtract that from $50.15. So 50, 15 minus 40.95. Although we do have to do some borrowing here. Boo, borrowing. Boo. So 4, 10, 9. Alright, so 2, 9. So 920. Alright, any questions? Should we say goodbye to YouTube?
Bye.
Bye.